Hey everybody, welcome back to the Adventures of the Pacific Pounder. We find ourselves very close to getting through that expansion wall, but this spot has a dead end. So the goal here is going to be try to collect the energy. We have some bad conditions here. It is extremely dark and extremely windy. Those are the two issues that we're going to be running into. And the good news is that we have a couple of anchors that are in good positions for us. We could actually just proc one of the signals right now if we wanted to. Whoa. But we're not going to do that. Because we have we're sitting on a bunch of unstable energy that we got in the last area. Oh, wow, that's rare. You don't see emptiness very much. And then hopefully by the end of this episode, we can figure out how to actually connect to that spot on the map that we're trying to reach. These guys are fun. Love that little new addition. Okay, that needs an electrician's kit, and actually that would be good here because it's super dark. Let's dump all of our stuff. Actually, bring this back. I have 2 dumpster pearls. Some extra paint. Fix up this bad boy. Okay, now. We want to hit over here. Let's just follow this incredibly dark road. I think that was the... Those have like a big AoE, those electrified tourists. It's kind of rough. Do we know what that is? Let's just see. No. Now, if I may, in the logbook recently, there was something about access roads. When the barricade is lowered, the way is open for you. So it's not telling me that there's a way to lower any of these barricades and make things more accessible for us, but from what we've seen, it's just been specific to when we do the scan of that area at the start. Oh, okay. That's what that is, and that sends this, so hold on a sec. These circuit gates, we read about this. Various whimsical behaviors, together we created a responsive, reactive system that is context sensitive. Not to be used for racing checkpoints. I don't know who has to be re-engineering these, but we'll need you to understand. Take a look at the page 3 of the briefs I'm handing out and we can begin. I wonder if that maybe opens it. Nope. Huh. To date, we haven't been able to open and close one. It's just been automatic, so I'll keep my hopes up. Okay, there's the receiver signal tower. Oh my. That's a lot of little... Bolt bunnies. Are these new? Yep. Bolt bunnies. Is that hurting my car or charging it? I don't think we can ascribe intelligence because the behavior seems reactive and entirely independent of any other anomalies. There's no evidence for judgment of consideration. There's no sign of any social or group dynamics. I'm actually gonna I just wanna remove this for a second. It looks like we can charge them. Okay. Not statuses. What are these called? Anomalies, right? Yeah, Bolt Bunny. Okay. I'd surmise that it is, in essence, purely instinctual. To this end, I recommend we ditch the moniker Bunny, as what we see here is barely even the base instinct to latch onto and feed. It's brainless, it's mindless. We cannot give them animal names. So to answer your original question, no, I do not believe they feel anything, and I don't believe it's worthwhile we entertain any more guilt or shame in dealing with them, as we might if we were to swat a mosquito. Not even that. We must stop calling them bunnies. Yeah, it definitely did damage the car. And it's got that electrified status, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Charged. Might see unusual behaviors. It'll discharge itself in time. Okay, so there's nothing I can do to solve that, really. We want to avoid them. Fair? Fair play. Now, do we have any, like, repair stations? Of course not. My car's battery is actually incredibly low. I think it was draining it too.
The press coverage of LIM technology is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at first. In the decade between 1955 to 1965, LIM is called many things. The promise of the future, the herald of a new age, the never spoken of again. You don't have to dig very deep for the gaps in the story to emerge.
That's awesome.
The presidential demonstration is the only physical proof we ever see of it. Compared to the Manhattan Project, developed under airtight shroud of secrecy, why was LIM paraded around in the papers? And if it really was the technological quantum leap to answer all our wildest dreams, why did it blink out of existence? The story of LIM technology is one hell of a maze, and the key to it is a woman named Dr. Ophelia Turner.
Yes.
Did Ophelia Turner, by all measure a failed physicist as far as her public record goes, truly invent LIM technology? Or was she held up as a Rosie the Riveter for the Cold War? An Atomic Annie to excite the masses during the no-holds-barred race against the Soviet Union? Was she a myth, martyr, or monster? A figment of the imagination? True savior? Or a convenient scapegoat? I'm Chiaki Sarahashi, and in this 9-part series, I aim to find out.
Okay. I mean, I would love to know. I'm also low fuel. Got a quarter tank. And this will become an interesting little thing, right? Like, so right now we have this little small fuel can. We probably want to upgrade it to a larger one because there's going to be situations where we're crossing more zones over time. I'm gonna grab the further one. Looks like there's a little pneuma tube here. Let's go. Now I'm keeping an eye on where those wires are going once we activated that checkpoint. Now we have a decision of, like, how much time do we want to mess around in here? We're not on a countdown yet, but... Now, interesting. I wonder if that replaced the stable energy. I have a feeling that you can probably only have a certain type of energy in here. That could very well be the case. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up to, like, this area, and then cut across, and then go up and grab that one, too. Because there was something that happened there, almost like a little fizzle, it looks like. Which would make sense. It's good to know. I'm a little disappointed we're not going to have unstable energy to bring back, but... Just keep an eye on this path of that wire. Oh, it's literally just taking me to here. Circuit cache. Listen, I've come up with a great new addition to our time trials. We'll still have the old barricade technology responding to and guiding drivers. We can also tie it in the reward cache at the very end, a prize. Logic is pretty simple to program as long as we have someone race a vehicle from the first node, of course, all the way to the final one. Activating each in sequence, we can compare their time to whatever value we can figure, and if they beat the value, we unlock a little gift. What do you think? Oh yeah, this is absolutely a huge abuse of resources, but nobody's even using this tech these days. And we haven't had a visit from a management in 12 months. I think I've cost ARDA more in lunch and coffee expenses during that time than this little dalliance. So... does that mean that I didn't get here in time? Certainly seems like it, because I can't access it. But I was able to scan it. I thought maybe when I approached it I could access it, but doesn't look like it. Okay, now we know though. So now we can trigger one of those things when we want to and know that it's gonna end in a, like we wanna actually race. We wanna be going quick. Another reason to get our engine upgraded, right? Don't do it. Don't jump on me. Don't jump on me. I don't think he got me. Okay, so here, we'll go to the house, and then we'll keep going forward to hit that anchor. Some weird stuff to be keeping in a giant chest like that, if I do say so myself. Okay. Onwards. My front end is, there's not much left of it, basically. Actually, let's, oh, I need a kit. Don't think I have one. Ceiling. Yeah, no. You know what? Actually, let me, just before things get crazy. I think she's done and dusted there. That little X, I think, means it's toast. Unreliable. Yeah. So I think I just have to replace it. We should actually unlock proper headlights now, too. So build engine, proper headlights. That's what we want. You know what? Maybe I'll leave the car here. Bounce my plasma. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it zapped me good. Okay, I really have to consider those specific tourists a little bit more, because their explosions are significant. Okay. Now, what we want is we want to get far enough away where we can open up this anchor at the top. That's the goal here. So I'm going to drive this direction. There's some buildings down here. Let's be cautious about this. Yeah, see, it sends these beams out. Look how far it goes. Man, that's actually crazy. Look how far away we are. Wow. Should open up soon-ish. Trying to do a U-turn, but I just think I don't have the speed for that to be really great yet. Oh wow, I gotta go like real far. Okay. Depending on where it spawns from, I might stop at those buildings, but...
Gateway's open.
We're in danger. Let me clear. Oh, it's coming fast. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. I think just considering our condition of the car, how much energy we have, messing around in those buildings, could have done it beforehand, but it's all good. super happy with this. This is fine. Okay. Hey, look, actually, the unstable is in there. 3.7 stable,
Looks
2
like you're
unstable.
getting the hang of things. Well,
All right.
once you get that unfortunate driving under control.
What are you talking? My driving's pretty solid. I mean, maybe solid's not the right word, but it is not bad. Let's refuel. All right, sweet. Where's my trunk? Let's grab our goods. This little "Not Today" sticker looks kind of cool. Is it like a Bigfoot thing? We'll put those there. Transfer the record player. And then let's actually throw that on there as well. Install it. Transfer all of this. We do have a fax here. Oh my god, it's full of tardigrades. Tell my wife I love her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We only had good intentions. I'm never seeing my kids again. What? Do they think I'm going to pick that up myself? Man, look at how much material we get from those things. It's awesome. Okay. Take it all. Dump it all. More paint. And we can store our... I should actually carry those. Maybe not the big one. Here we go. Sweet. Okay. Now, let's take a look. So we do have the unstable. That is very nice to see. It's super cool. First thing I need to do before I forget is make the engine. Let's just do it. So for the turbo light... Oh, I can't make it anyways. I need a ton of thermosap crystal. I need a ton. This is saying steel sheet, but that's... Yeah. Because that's the only thing I can make out of this. Okay, so thermosap crystal. We've seen that pop out of the tourists. So when we see those groups, we should stop and blow them up to try to get those materials. Fair enough. Now, I talked about getting into maybe some better headlights. So let's do this. I think if I can get my flare upgraded to like flashlight status, that would be kind of cool. Relightable flare. Side floodlights would be cool. Yeah. Relightable flare. AKA a flashlight. This may not be the best improvised flashlight the world's ever known, nor is it likely to meet even the most lenient safety standards. It may even singe your eyebrows. It does kind of work, though. That's all I need. I just need kind of work. Crude flashlight. Proper light source for unstable energy. Bio lantern. It's nice. Flare gun. I don't know if I need to make that. Insulated headlights. Needs an advanced workbench. Where does that advanced workbench come from? Must be in here, right there. Advanced workbench, which means go into the matter regenerator for 0.3. It's small. I'm okay with that. And then this is a thing we read about that lets us place car parts in there, and it'll repair them while we're gone. So in theory, you could like just come in and hot swap all your car parts. There is an option as well. There's an option for, first of all, semi-invulnerable while in menus. I think I'm going to turn that on. It's semi-invulnerable, so it's just ambient radiation damage. That's fine. And then there's equipped car part swapping. I think this is fine as well. Let's do that. Matter regenerator. So, I guess. Okay, can't repair that. So it's got to just be used to repair car components. Yeah. Right, okay. So for example, let's say that I was gonna repair this door, right? And come over here, chuck it in there, and it's just gonna repair over time. I don't know how long, probably a while. But the idea is to do this while you're gone anyways, right? So that door's pretty rough. We could do like this, throw that in there. Now, if we came in here and said, okay, let's make new steel doors. Then what I can do is I can just swap like this. There we go. Now I've got this one and I drop it into the matter regenerator. And this way, I'm like, if I build 2 sets of stuff for the car, then we should be good. Okay, but it doesn't have unlimited space. So even if I rotate it... Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting how they've done that. I'm holding it. Weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, we'll keep this one then. But anyways, you get the idea. We'll just repair that one. How are my tires looking? Pretty solid. And we could do the same thing for steel panels as well. But let's see how we like this system. And then we'll go from there. I don't think these count towards the repair parts. So what spot is not 100%? Oh, my side storage. Is that part of it? I'm looking at the repair car percentage. Oh, the bumper. There it is. So no, but notable that it can be damaged, so something for us to keep in mind. Okay. Now, we've got that thing regenerating. Let's charge the battery before we forget. Let's come here. We've got headlights. Should I go reinforced? If I'm just looking down here... Okay, that needs corrupted. This is stable, and that advanced workbench as well. The advanced workbench also requires 3 unstable energy, Investigator module. Upgrade for the Tinker Station will report back to you which elements of your diagnosis are correct. Okay, so that helps with the quirks and stuff. Circuit boards we would need to make for something like that. If I'm not mistaken. I can make one. I think did I leave my lights on? Of course. All right. Improved antenna. This is going to use 1.5. I'm not going to get too far ahead there, I don't think. What would I do with this? This enormous energy that anchors give off an unmistakable, unique signature that could easily be detected by the right equipment, and this is the equipment. The thing is, we see the anchors all the time. So what is it that this would help with? Maybe there's a time where we won't have maps. Is that a thing? Could be. Could be. Maybe I'll grab the hand vac so that I can at least make that. Let me grab it so it gets logged. Okay. Light replacement kits. Blow torches. Reshaping and repairing metalwork. So, yeah, that would be nice. It makes our repairs much faster. Much faster. Crude flashlight here. More durable, longer lasting. Uses a little bit of unstable. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we need to build a crude flashlight. And then we need to scan a belching barnacle, lead shielding. We could do insulated panels that block charged. That might be decent. Bubblegum buddy. Insulated door here. Blocks charge. So what's the difference between that one? Oh, these are panels. Yeah. Okay, so this is strictly better then. What else might I want? Storage-wise, like right now, we seem okay. Maybe want to get these side floodlights, though. That might be decent. Or maybe I need a better battery, like this lightning rod situation. Scan a wriggling wreck anomaly. Haven't seen that. I could build a plasma charger. We saw we have one, and that recharged the battery super quick. What about a limb pulse emitter here? Extremely difficult for most organic and electro-organic energies to hold on and harm the vehicle. So that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Let's get some car defenses here. Limb pulse. It's not a pun. It's a carefully calibrated device. Good. And then let's go into the side floods here. That's going to be basically everything for now. Okay. Is there anything in here? Probably not. Now let's see if we can remember to build everything. So headlights. I'm going to craft one of these. Side floods. Oh, wait a sec. Looks like I might need a rack for this. Yep. Okay. Just hold that for a second. We can install this. That's perfect. I do have the circuit board. I need to stash somewhere. Stash it in here. Okay. So now if I wanted a side rack, I don't know if I have enough energy for it. I bet I don't. Car storage. Roof storage there. Side storage. Oh, wait. Where is it? Yeah, here. This is what I need. Okay, so I'm a little short. But we need these expansion racks to clip those lights onto, unfortunately. The question is, do I want to experiment with that? I think the side storage is going to be more valuable to me currently. So I'll just store these here for now. And then we'll get into some side rack expansions. Might as well take these. Okay. So we built the lights. We want a crude flashlight. We want a liberator for sure. Very excited to see how this is going to go. So that's on 6. Let's try it. Out here. Yeah, so it just gives you the entire panel. There's no guarantee that swords, bullets, or lasers will bounce off this. It's sure as hell an impressive piece of makeshift armor, though. So that's a way that you could sort of leapfrog. Liberate and equip apart from an abandoned car. Yeah, you can sort of leapfrog the tech tree, essentially. And then, of course, like, we need to repair it. Let's get a crude flashlight here. And repair putty. Yeah, that is very cool. I wonder if we could do the same with tires. And let's see if that repairs the full thing. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, I think it did blow off that tire for me. Let's try it again here. So summer tire. This is obviously a bit of a waste, but it actually just blows off a bunch of stuff around it. Armored doors. Layering may be a little inelegant, but the protection it offers is most comparable to that of a light armored vehicle. Yeah, dudes, that's cool. Now, we're not always gonna want to do that. We're not always gonna want to do that, because we are gonna want to break things down. So, it's not necessarily a replacement for the scrapper. And it quite obviously changes the look a little bit, which, you know, if that's important to you, you may or may not want to do that. And it is important to me, and it does throw off my vibe a little bit here, but, you know. Okay, so this is going into my 1 slot. And now I think I treat the flares as like a material. You know? Oh, hell yeah, it's bright. Very, very nice. Let's make a dump here. Now, we did blow this up. But did that destroy the trunk? No, it didn't. Also good to know. Blown out. It's in tatters. There's no fix. No amount of sealing will fix this irreparable mess. Yeah. Just like my personality. What? Did I say that out loud? I really like the loop of this game. Go out, drive, collect, scavenge, upgrade. It's satisfying. Very satisfying. And I like that the improvements feel like tangible, if that makes sense. Every time you upgrade something, you're like, yeah, that is nice to have. So this Liberator, I did blast off like a couple of extra shots early that I probably shouldn't have. Is that something I can make at my bench? It is, but I need pressurized cartridges, and I don't have those. I'm short on them. And look, at the end of the day, I'm only using this on stuff that I feel like I need to. This is also going into our thermosap crystals, which takes from the thermosap crystals we need here. But, I mean, we're gonna be jumping, essentially, our research tree, so works for me. Okay. Find a way through the expansion wall. Okay, so now I have access. So we're gonna queue this up. I'm gonna highway drive to here. And actually, we can probably make that happen. Right? Look, there's still some things in there unrecognized. That is exciting. That is cool. All these areas have stuff that we haven't seen, haven't scanned. Just keeps things very fresh. Let me do my quick paint scheme idea here. Okay, so I've got matcha, right? How's that gonna look on the armored doors? I mean, it's noticeable. Okay. Now, I don't know which ones I'm gonna end up painting over, but I think like maybe brown panels. Yeah, that's an option. Will the chassis include the roof? Oh, yeah. That's sick. I'll include this back door as well. And basically, I'm just gonna have the doors be matcha. And the hood with the vinyl. Actually, I could look at the other vinyl, too. Let's drop these in here, and we'll try this bad boy. Yeah. That's what we want. That's what we want. Right there. That is... Yeah, that's sending a message. That's sending a message. Man, I can't wait to get to, like, a really nice looking car. You know, it's nice in my heart, but it's just not quite where I want it to be yet. Oh, wait a second. What was that other thing? It was the Limpulse emitter, right? Do I have to build that? Yep, I do. Okay, here we go. Where do I install this thing? Does it tell me where this goes? Front bumper, rear bumper. Oh, it's a replacement. Whoa, okay. So maybe it's not an ability I even have to trigger. It's just gonna happen. Yeah, it makes it difficult for most organic and electro-organic entities to hold on to or harm the vehicle. Oh, I'm full Ghostbusters, man. Full Ghostbusters here. Throw that in. Should I build another one? Bet your ass. Yo, we're going techie. All right, it's time to roll out. Look at these new improvements. She is absolutely sick. Look at that. So nice. Look at the nice angles. This game needs a photo mode so badly. Do I have one? No. That's got to get in here, guys. Like, we need that. All right, let's see. Oh, I got new, like, side mirrors there because of my armored door. Wow. That's nice. Wonder if those side floodlights, if I had installed them, if they're, like, always on, or how that works. Okay, so we're gonna take the highway path here, for sure. General gist now seems to be, once we get to an area that's locked, we just have to go through there, take a gateway, and that will unlock the, Oh, wow, look at this. We have a tunnel. We have to be on the lookout for tourists, because we need those, thermosap crystals, which, again, it could just be something that's more readily available in a new area as well. But if I see tourists, they're going down. Or if we get, like, really lucky and just happen to find some, that would be ideal. Whoops. What is it that is arranging them here? Like, if I just click transfer, it transferred them back, but sometimes I'm, like, arranging it within. And I see, like, rearrange, but that's just like, to do this, to drag and drop. So, I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys know. Oh, I probably get healing in here. Yep. So desolate. I should have checked what the requirements are for my next size backpack, too. That would have been good. My wipers got jammed there. Anything worth stopping for? No, that just looks like a junker pile. Armored doors and stuff, though, that's what we would like to blast off. There's no gold in this tunnel, let me tell you. We'll check the little, that's the little trailer. We'll see if this has an opening as well. It doesn't. But, oh, it does. But I spy with my little eye. Nice. Weird wagon. Oh, that's gonna be fun. It's a mystery how your car is still running. It's like the mystery wagon Scooby-Doo, right? I'm pretty sure. Where's my vacuum? I didn't park my car, did I? Absolutely not. It's gonna hit me? Yep. A nice little trunk auto close would be sweet. Inventory is too big for that? think it's a 4 slot, right? Yeah. We ride. If we see any abductors too, I might just do a little test and see how our bumpers handle it. Is it locked? Nope. Okay, bye now. No tourists to be found. Of course. Okay, so I think what we'll do here, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have to go through this zone into... Is this our last zone before the actual destination that we've been working towards? I think it might be. But we'll see. We've got a couple of spots here. Oh, shocking speed. Dangerous electrical discharges tend to also confer mysterious speed boosts. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll save and I'll come back, so this map will probably be different, but there are 3 things on there currently. We'll see what happens when we return, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a good time, and I'm having a blast. See you next time.